So before it was a struggle. Like we would tell them to do it, it would stay on the to-do list. We'd coach them to do it, it would stay on the to-do list. It was for them, it was a barrier of getting something that they knew they needed to get done. And it was just because it was one more thing that they needed to do. And it was one more appointment that they needed. Again, we're working with busy women,
Hmm.
you know, and their jobs are pulling them, their kids are pulling them, we're pulling them, their community is pulling them. And then they've got one more thing that they've got to do. And one of the reasons that they often work with us is because we sort of were that one-stop shop location. You know, we did their
Yep.
taxes, we would work on their investments. So this was that outlayer. We're like, hey, we have this solution. Are you willing to do this? They're like, yes. You
Mm.
know, they'll sit with us for a meeting. They whip out we just walk them through all the Q&A, you know, all the systems. They generally know the answers to the questions, and you know, it's just a matter of filling in the blanks. And then we get the documents. You know, there's a notary either in our office, if they're in the recording office, or Becky on our team, if they're in New York State, she's gotten appointed as a remote notary. So we've got that solution. And then if they're not, then what's really handy now is you have that built-in
Yeah.
notary function, which
Yeah.
is fabulous, you know,
Great.
great for clients that aren't in New York. That was the barrier often that stood in the way. So that barrier has been removed, and we've been able to move our clients through that process. And the feedback that we've gotten has been, this is great. This is great to know that this is done. This is such a relief. And for us, it's a relief too, because we know it's done and
Yeah.
their loved ones aren't left with questions,
Yeah.
right? That's the most important thing. And we've, you know, we've not had to, thankfully, we've not had to implement or use any of the documents at this point in
Hmm.
time, but just knowing we've had some clients that were traveling, they were going to be traveling
Okay.
internationally. And so we wanted to make sure that their healthcare proxies, their power of attorneys were updated so that if anything was needed, we put it in our vault. And if, you know, if it's needed, then they're able to access any of that information. Their loved ones we're able to get them that information. So it's been fabulous. And the point that I guess I want to make is that it's getting done.
Hmm.
And previously it gets done sometimes, but it's one of those things that just keeps being pushed down the road, pushed down the road, pushed down the road. And now we're able to actually get it completed, which is just a real, gives clients a real peace of mind.
Yeah, that was the effect of that is them knowing they need to do it, and for you to be able to finally deliver, okay, we've got those things taken care of. And great prompt. And if other advisors didn't catch this, it's always those life events that are great prompts to say, let's get this thing done for
Mhm.
those that tend
Mhm.
to otherwise procrastinate, whether it be for whatever reason it is. But going on vacation out of the country, what a great prompt to say, let's get this thing
It
done
is.
before you do that.